We're up in Heber. We're right off of Main Street, and I'm taking you to Afterword by Tupelo. It's a beautiful restaurant that is celebrating Southern flavors in everything they do. They're open for dinner, they're open for brunch on the weekends. Let's go check them out. Chef, how are you?
Katie, how are you?
I kind of have an idea of what the food experience is like, but I can't really wait to try it.
We got stuff for you.
Yeah?
I got a whole bunch of stuff ready to go.
Okay.
You're gonna have a treat.
Oh, I'm so excited. I mean, already this patio is amazing. I can't wait to see the inside.
All right, let's go on.
Awesome. Lead the way, Chef. Chef Nick Zacco, you are chef de cuisine for Afterword, which is a concept by Tupelo Park City.
Correct.
Will you give us the insight, the skinny, if you will, in what we have in front of us? I'm gonna start eating, because why wouldn't I, right?
Absolutely. Ideally, we would like to start people off with our Buttermilk Biscuits. They're made fresh daily. They've been a staple in the restaurant for many years. It's just that comfort, you know, it's like kind of get your palate rolling.
Yeah, and they're cute. They're just like little buddies, so it's not like you're overwhelmed.
Correct.
Okay, well, so I'll start here.
Another signature dish that we've had around for a long time are deviled eggs. A little bit of fried ham, which is a local ham made by Creminelli.
Nice.
And we just basically deep fry that real fast and get nice crispy skin on there. And this is actually a new dish we just put on. So this is a barbecued braised pork cheek. We actually throw it on the smoker for a couple of hours and then braise it for 24 hours after that. So it gets super tender. It just has this really nice, like, savory aspect to it. And then on the bottom, a little butter beans and English peas that have just been quickly sauteed in some butter. And then what you have in front of you is tagliatelle pasta with our mushroom bolognese, which we make in-house.
Gorgeous.
All the mushrooms are locally grown. We have a company in Ogden that grows all our mushrooms.
It's amazing.
And they do just a fantastic job.
I can tell it's fresh pasta.
So we actually use pasta from Bartolo's, which is an Italian restaurant in Kimball.
What a great way to support your community as well, because they know what they're doing. So why reinvent
and that's what we want. You know, like we really strive to you know, buy products from local producers. You know, currently I'm using 4 different farms locally within a 25-mile radius.
Oh my gosh, drop some of their names.
So Renewey Gardens.
Okay, love Renewey.
Pa Ma's Farm, which is in Daniel, which is literally about 2.5 miles from here.
Daniel?
Literally just up against the mountain over there. There's like this real small town, Daniel.
Okay.
And then I'm also using Rustling Aspen Farms.
Love it.
In Midway. Even Chef Matt has a property in Midway that we kind of let Chris at Rustling Aspen take over. So he could kind of monitor that.
That is so cool, because he was doing it like out of his mom's backyard or something.
Correct, yeah. We kind of consider that, you know, our own Tupelo farm, if you will.
Yeah, as well you should.
You know, the cheese that's on top of that is Gold Creek Farms.
I'm gonna say it tasted,
fantastic.
Yeah. Very
smoked Parmesan. In front of me you have, this is like our famous fried chicken. It's a half chicken, you get a wing, a thigh, a leg, and a breast.
Okay.
It's real Southern style, thin crust. It's got some good spice, you know, spice mix going on in there, and then just a little bit of salt on top. And then collard greens, Southern staple.
Yep.
And then your mac and cheese.
Well, and then of course beverages, we have to talk about them.
So this is an old fashioned.
Okay.
And basically on Friday nights we're going to start doing like a choice of 3. So we'll have 3 different types of old fashions.
Okay.
They'll be like $10. So it'd be a great deal, and you can choose from 3 different varieties of old fashions that our bartenders are designing. What
do you feel like your mark on Afterword is as chef de cuisine?
It's important for me to follow through with the style of food that we're doing. And it's taught me a lot, honestly. Like, it's really taught me to, you know, more about Southern cuisine and just the history behind it. That's a serious point of history in our country, and like, we got to recognize there's so many flavors and different things that are coming from the South that.
And it's more than just fried chicken, but that's a part of it, 100%. You know. I would love to see you back in the kitchen and maybe just preparing another dish and just see how you know, very masterfully infuse flavors and love into the food.
Yeah, absolutely. Should we do it? Be a lot of fun.
Back in the kitchen, it's a quaint kitchen. It's tight quarters.
Very small.
Yeah, and you are gonna make something amazing.
So we're gonna do a shrimp and grits.
Oh, classic.
We do 5 pieces of shrimp.
What kind of shrimp are you getting them from?
So these are wild Gulf shrimp.
Nice.
We're just gonna get a little salt on there. So then what I'm gonna do is put it in our flour mix.
Okay.
This is the same flour mix that we use for our fried chicken.
Nice.
So very light flour
Gently placing the shrimp in there.
And they're just gonna simmer a little bit. Once you see this oil kind of bubbling, you know your pan's okay. Okay, so you can see here that flour sort of like got fried up and it's got a little crispiness to it.
It's reminiscent of that fried chicken for sure.
Correct.
Very cool.
So I'm gonna do the other side, but since the pan's kind of already warmed up, we're gonna add some of this bacon to it. So some smoked bacon, local mushrooms.
Nice.
Okay, now what we want to do is add a little chicken stock to this.
Okay, perfect.
And that's gonna bind with that flour.
Oh, I love it. That's like the sound of a kitchen to me.
Absolutely. We're gonna quickly reduce this. It's gonna deglaze the pan, get all the excess flavors and stuff from the shrimp, and kind of let that go for just a minute. And then with the final step basically is we're gonna add a little bit of salt. Not too much because you have a little bit of salt in the bacon as well.
Yeah.
This is where you can start mounting butter into it. So cold butter chunks, one at a time, kind of just
What does it mean to mount it?
You're basically not throwing like all the butter in at once, right?
Like it's a gentle combination.
You're slowly adding that, so that way the fat in the butter can bind with the flour itself.
Nice.
And so that way you're creating a sauce. So I have some yellow corn grits that have been cooked.
Nice.
And we're just gonna use that to plate.
Perfect. Ah, beautiful. And those are yellow corn.
These are yellow corn grits. So we use a company out of South Carolina called Anson Mills.
Yeah.
We order a lot of their products, because they have really brought back the heirloom essence of the South, right? With all these different, wheats and corns and rices and things like that. So it's really important that we use stuff that's grown in that area.
Well said.
Even though it's not necessarily local, it's still it's a factor of what we do is Southern cuisine.
Exactly. If you're getting Parmesan cheese and you're calling it Parmesan cheese, you got to get it from Parma. If you're doing grits, you might as well do grits where they know how to do grits right.
So I'm going to finish this real quick with just some fresh chopped chives.
Love it. A little bit of color, also just a nice flavor. Add a bit of freshness.
And then we'll just kind of strategically place this stuff around.
Gorge.
So you see that sauce is kind of like almost like a light gravy.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
Spread that out here. And then what we finish this with, we'll do just a little bit of fresh chive.
Okay.
Then we make our own house hot sauce.
Nice.
So we ferment our own chilies.
The nice thing is you put it on the outside as well, so your guests can kind of choose their own adventure when it comes to the heat.
Yeah, for sure. We don't want to cover up the shrimp. We want the whole presentation of the plate to kind of shine.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's fragrant. The hot sauce, I can smell that. Yeah.
Once it hits the plate, it kind of pops,
Oh my gosh.
Get beautiful color. And then each bite, you kind of push forward and get a little bit of the hot sauce.
Oh, Chef, this has just been such a fantastic and enjoyable experience. What you do here at Afterword, your team, your whole crew, you can feel the love and just the spirit of the place, and it really is special. So just thank you so much for taking the time, and I'm gonna go enjoy this and get the heck out of your cramped kitchen.
Don't let anybody else touch it.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks, Chef.
You got it. Thank you.